That's so great that Zoom has to do that now. Hi, I'm Christine Glein, and I am with the Game Changing Impact Group. And I'm here this week to talk to you about a really hot topic, or at least one I think that's a really hot topic. And I'm going to talk to you about how I discovered soul intelligence. It was because I wasn't listening to mine. Hint, in case you want to go to the Cliff Notes. It all started because I used to think that stepping into your feminine energy meant that you are weak. Yeah, it's really hard to admit that, especially being a woman and with the rise of the feminine these days. But I grew up in a very masculine work structure that taught me that emotions and femininity really didn't have a big place in the workplace. I remember being back in college and I tended bar during the summer, and I felt the need to carry 2 cases of beer up 3 flights of stairs all by myself. And I did that just so I could prove, I could do what a man could do, equal pay for equal work mentality. Kind of silly when I think back on it. And I know there is a current movement out there about the rise of the feminine, but I'm more about balance, right? Healthy masculine and healthy feminine energy, and kicking to the curb all that toxic masculine and feminine energy. And I know that you truly need both in order to be whole and balanced in your work and your life. In the 90s, it was cachet to focus on emotional intelligence. And many organizations started talking about the importance of communication and compassion, and not just thinking about what you say, but how you say it. One of my all-time favorite quotes is one by Maya Angelou, and it really hits home. I've learned that people will forget what you said. They may even forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And while we might be more conscious about how we say things, suppressing emotions is still very common practice, especially in the workplace. We're told to suck it up. There's no crying in the boardroom, let alone in the restroom or in baseball, according to Tom Hanks. Well, the day I realized that I had been doing that and suppressing my feminine side for far too long came about in the form of a cervical cancer scare. In 2018, I actually had a biopsy done in my doctor's office, and those results showed that I had abnormal cell growth there, and then I would have to go into the hospital and have a conical biopsy done. Talk about a wake-up call. Well, in between the time of my doctor's appointments, my doctor's visit, my office visit, and when I was supposed to go in for the hospital procedure, I got to work right away on myself. I went within. I meditated, I prayed. I went to see all kinds of doctors, energy workers, and healers. And although I wasn't really sure at the time what embrace my feminine side meant, I went with it because I wanted this gone. I was told to dance, move my body, embrace my feminine side. I was like, seriously? Okay, that's where my sacral chakra is, right in your hips, right in that area. All right, let's go with it. I was told to listen to high vibrational music. Really? That's going to do it? Listening to high vibrational music will get your cells to vibrate in a healthy way? All right. I know I've seen experiments where, you talk to a plant and tell it all kinds of good things and it grows, and you talk to it and tell it all kind of mean things and it dies. Maybe it'll work. Let my emotions out in healthy ways. So whether that was running or crying or playing tennis or just hugging on my dogs, I needed to also trust that I would be healed. I had to envision, embody, and see all of my cells being healthy and me having fun and doing all the things that I wanted to do, as opposed to the alternative. I needed to know in my heart that it was just stuck energy that needed to get my attention. And boy, did it do its job. So that was the start of me knowing the origin of soul intelligence. I wasn't listening to mine. As a matter of fact, I was suppressing a big part of my soul and what needed to come out and what I needed to embrace. So the results of the biopsy really stumped my doctor. She couldn't believe it. She said that she must have cut enough out of the bad cells, or cut enough of the bad cells out. Yeah, that was it. Regardless, whether you believe I cured my cancer myself, or she did cut enough out, or it was a combination, I'm going to go with it. We cured the cancer and it's gone and it stayed gone. So that's all that matters. That is exactly the moment I realized the power of soul intelligence. I had to tap into that inner knowing. I had to embrace my higher self, that best version of me that was in alignment with the best version of myself, that highest self, right? The I am all that I am presence, that aspect of you that really knows that it's a part of something bigger than itself. When you fully step into your soul intelligence, fully, and you know that you're aligned with your mission, your vision, your values, and your purpose, there's truly nothing you can't do. It's pure magic. And I know that's what shifted for me. If it's also what I know I'm here to do and what I'm here to share with you, how to up level from the inside out. Are you ready to tap into your inner magic, your soul intelligence? If so, you're in luck. I'm actually going to be launching a new game-changing leadership program course and class on June 29th. You're not sure if it's right for you, that's totally cool. We can set up a free 30-minute laser coaching session to talk about you and your whole soul intelligence journey and where you are on it. And I will be happy to post a link so that you can schedule 30 minutes with me underneath this video. And if you are all in and you're ready to go, I will be happy once we talk to send you a link so that you can get into my next cohort. You know, for years, I've been working to help decision makers up-level their teams. You know, it's been an absolute joy in my career and my life to do so. I've seen what works and what doesn't, and when it comes to getting the most out of you and your teams. And I want everyone to know the power of soul intelligence and to be able to move out all those negative thoughts, energies, emotions, self-limiting beliefs, all that stuff below the surface that's really you holding you back from being who you are and the best version of you. And I know I can do it. I have the power to do it, and I've got the testimonials to prove it. And I would love for you to be one of my next raving fans. So if that sounds interesting to you, please just send me a direct message or click the link to schedule time with me. All right, until next week, I will look forward to chatting with you again. This is Christine Glein with Game Changing Impact.